My name is Anne Brochu Lambert. I am a visual artist with a keen interest in painting, printing processes, photography, the occasional installation, and this is my atelier. Welcome. À travers mes œuvres maquettes, j'explore le vocabulaire visuel qui permet de déconstruire le paysage, d'évoquer des atmosphères et aussi une dimension intérieure. La manipulation des matériaux met de l'avant divers états qui naviguent entre le réel, l'abstraction et les motifs signifiants. Le spectateur est invité à y attribuer son propre fil narratif. When I moved in Saskatchewan, there was two things that struck me very deeply. First, the quality of the light. It's sunny often, and the light is beautiful. I guess it's because I am a visual artist that I'm really connecting to that reality. The other thing was the openness. As soon as you get out of the city, it's just an endless horizon. It is an impressive landscape, and that's what is reflected in the series Homeland. That idea of openness, which doesn't scare me, but I realize that for some people it's disturbing. It could be isolation. It could mean lacking an anchor. But for me, it felt like liberty, freedom. It meant endless possibilities. I'm really happy about the series that I'm working on lately because it is a response to the development of the technology. I've always been interested in photography, and of course, within that realm of the image, you have the video, all the applications, the tools that exist nowadays to manipulate an image that is digital. And for the longest time, I was not too keen on exploring that. It wasn't what was my interest at the time. But yeah, I'm really happy about the series that I'm working on right now called Éphémère, Impermanent, because it is photo-based. It incorporates old images from an unknown person who traveled, and the images have been abandoned, and they were mainly about the landscape, which is a big interest of mine. And it gave me the opportunity to use more technology and incorporate also different kind of supports. Meaning, yes, we have the vintage images, but then I can document them, digitalize the image, and from there manipulate the image, intervene on it in a virtual way, print that, develop giclées, and intervene on it again. And so it has nothing to do with my other big technique, that is the encaustic. It's all about works on paper. So I approach it in a mixed media way. Can be acrylics, gouaches, inks, gluing down other types of papers, playing on layers, on transparency, opacities, and really playing with the idea of a transforming landscape. As a visual artist, you do have also an ethical approach to whatever you create. In my case, yes, I'm trying to be as truthful as possible about myself. I get interested about specific ideas, and of course, I don't copy anybody else. I try to have my own individual, specific, identifiable style, and that you accomplish that through work and diligent work and art practice throughout years and years of applying yourself. I do believe that too. The most important thing is I hope that I do connect with people, that in the end, when someone stands in front of a work of mine, there is something happening. It can be an intellectual or emotional response, but that's the final goal. You want people to connect with the work you present. I really want to be out there with my work, and I want to take part in ambitious projects so that I can grow as an artist. And make a decent living about it. I mean, it's also the biggest challenge. You have to be able to make a living with your art, and it takes different shapes. It is sometimes having works in the gallery, but it is also teaching, and it is also artist talks, and it could be also illustration commission. I mean, it can take all sorts of shapes, and I'm fine as long as it's arts related. That's within the range of things that I'm willing to tackle. So being full-time as a visual artist, being able to present myself as a visual artist, it's major. Also being connected within the arts world, that's why I accepted to join the Mackenzie Art Gallery board so that I can learn and contribute to an organization of such. Same thing with the Conseil culturel fransaskois, I volunteer with them. It's also part of me connecting more deeply into the art community. The heart of the studio is this island on wheels that I feel so privileged to have. It was designed by my father, my late father, with my help, and because he wanted to understand exactly what were my needs in the studio. And we had a bigger challenge as well, because he was still living in Quebec City area and I'm here in Saskatchewan. So the design of the island needed to be components that could be put together once everything was shipped to Saskatchewan. And actually my father came in Regina a few years ago and worked 3 days in a row to assemble this precious island. And every day that I work on it and use all of his storage facilities, drawers and shelves, I think of my father.